Coit Tower. We're going to go on a New Year's Eve hike. We want to just kind of get ready for the new year. We've been cleaning the house and we want to get a little exercise in to just really start off on the right foot. I'm almost 4 months pregnant. I'll be 4 months pregnant in like 2 days. So we want to do something a little bit more low impact. We're going to go to Coit Tower, and I believe there's a lot of stairs, right?
Yeah, it's a stair hike.
Yeah, so I love stairs. It's like my favorite workout to do, so I'm really excited. And we have Rosie here with us. She's in her car seat. So we're going to bring you along and just kind of share some of our New Year's plans with you. We just got here and we actually got VIP parking. We parked like right in front of the stairs. Mario is getting a drone shot and Rosie and I are just waiting in the car. He's actually starting a new YouTube channel. He started a dad vlog, so he's starting to create content for that to kind of track the pregnancy in his own eyes and when the baby comes and all of that. So Rosie and I are just here waiting for him, and I'm kind of reflecting on this past year and what I'm looking forward to next year. But I guess before I kind of start talking about 2021, I feel like I have to kind of backtrack to 2020. If I'm being totally honest, nothing really went the way that I planned in 2020. For the first couple months, things were going great. I wanted to really travel this year, and we started the year in like Tahoe, and then I went to New York Fashion Week for the first time, which was amazing. We also went to Vegas for my 30th birthday. So I had a bunch of trips already in the new year. Then the pandemic happened. We went in lockdown in San Francisco like a week after my 30th birthday. And I feel like ever since then, things have obviously drastically changed. So my plans to travel were kind of out the window. And I was honestly really devastated because it was my first full year as a college graduate, and it was the first time that I really felt motivated to travel. You know, obviously it wasn't really possible, and I don't really know when things are going to improve travel-wise in this world. So it's going to be something that I kind of put on hold, especially now with the baby on the way. For the next year, I'm probably just going to mostly be home, getting to know the baby and a new way of life. I'm okay with that, you know, for the most part, but it was just kind of a bummer for a big part of the year, especially in the beginning of the year. Another big goal that I had this year, because it was my first full year as a college graduate, I wanted to make a lot more money than I had in the previous year, and it was honestly really rough. It was really hard for me to create content at home. I just felt like I really struggled in a lot of ways to kind of find a new mojo, because we're so used to shooting content like at cafes and just like out and about in the city, and you know, it was a big adjustment. So I really struggled with that. And I think because of that, I struggled with other parts of my work life. Those were like the two biggest goals that I had for this year that didn't really turn out the way that I planned. But I will say that I'm really grateful that things started to turn around in the second part of the year. As you all know, Mario and I got engaged, and I found out I was pregnant a month later. I'm really grateful that even though things didn't turn out exactly the way I planned, there were still a lot of other amazing blessings that I had, and trading it in, I feel like, was so worth it. I'm just eternally grateful that I have an opportunity to, you know, marry the love of my life and bring a baby into this world, which is a lifelong dream. I know this year was really hard for a lot of us. A lot of people were really forced to completely slow down. I feel like for me, that aspect of life didn't change that much. I had a pretty slow lifestyle before the pandemic. If anything, I just kind of stopped going to blogger events. That part didn't change a lot for me, but I know that was really hard for a lot of people, especially learning how to work from home, or, you know, some people even lost their jobs, which is just really devastating. I feel like we're all kind of in this together, just like learning this new way of life. The New Year is one of my favorite holidays, probably my #1 favorite holiday, because I love the feeling of starting a new chapter and having a fresh start. I just feel like it's such a great opportunity to give yourself new goals and to reflect on the past and what you've learned. It's just a really great chance to move forward and give yourself a reason to let all of that shit go. All the shit you don't want to think about, it's your chance to really let it go. I'm always hungry these days. Mario got his drone shot. Rosie's beyond ready to hike.
So we look like we've got a little space between us and the people. So we're gonna take off. Let's go, Mooch. I'm gonna take her off. She's actually like more calm when she's on.
Yeah. Something you guys don't know about me, I'm actually scared of heights. So even though I love stairs, I'm a little scared of how tall this is. It's so beautiful.
I know, you've never been here before?
I think we came here before, but it was years ago.
Rosie, leave a hot steamy for Mom.
Rosie! Rosie loves stairs too, just like her mama. We're finishing up the first set of stairs, and now we're at the street, ready to go to the second set.
This part's cool, you can see Alcatraz over here.
Oh really? Yeah, we came here together many years ago.
She likes to say hi to everyone.
Good.
Good girls.
Good. Here's this cute little corner. How do you say Bongiavia? Rosie's like, So many layers of good views out here. There's a coyote advisory.
Rosie, come on.
Gotta be careful with Rosie,
Hey, come on.
because she's so little. We'll snatch her away. We finished the second set of stairs, and then it goes out into another street, and you get to kind of see some views back here and another set of stairs. I feel like we're almost there.
We are. There's the third set
It's
of
not
stairs.
bad. The hike is not bad.
Hike is not bad. 3 sets of stairs.
There are people, but everyone's wearing a mask. I just take mine off because it's really hard for me to breathe because I'm pregnant. And whenever I pass people, I just put it back on. It's not super crowded. I was kind of worried it would be really crowded. So I hear music actually. See how it is up there. One of the things that I love about San Francisco is that we have city views, and we're in the middle of all these beautiful trees and just nature. Just finished the last set of stairs and we are at Coit Tower. I think normally they do tours of Coit Tower, but it's probably closed. But I feel like last time we were here, they were doing tours. And look at this view!
And then I'm gonna do the drone shot.
Oh, that's cool. You can see the Golden Gate Bridge on this side. Oh, I love these views. They never get old. So beautiful. How long do you think the hike is? 20 minutes?
Yeah, maybe like 20 minutes.
It's not bad.
It's not a bad hike.
It's a good urban hike. I feel like it'd be good to run up the stairs too if you really wanted to get a more intense workout.
That's what I used to do. I used to run up it. Makes it a little bit more intense.
We found a little place to just sit down and chill. So I shared a little bit about what I initially envisioned for 2020 and how things didn't totally work out as planned. So now I want to share a little bit more about what I'm looking forward to next year. My main focus going into the year is to just really focus on our growing family and to really focus on my health and the baby's health, of course. That's going to take up a big part of my year. I'm due in June, so it's going to be about 5 or 6 months into the year that will be my main focus. And then obviously after that, I'll be healing and just adjusting to a new way of life. I really want to spend a lot of time preparing for that and just like educating myself on all the things that I can regarding giving birth and taking care of a newborn. Aside from that, I think I just really want to obviously focus on work. I'm not going to be taking a true maternity leave. When you work freelance and you're a contractor, it's really hard to take like full time off. So I'm going to have to kind of plan around that and come up with some new visions on the direction that I want to go in. Recently, I've been getting more into the groove of YouTube and I've been really enjoying making more video content. So that's definitely something I want to dive into even more next year. I feel like Instagram just hasn't been as fulfilling. It's been my bread and butter for a long time, but I'm definitely ready to dive into new platforms and just try new things in the new year. So that's definitely going to be one of my other main focuses is video content. I love doing beauty and fashion, and I just feel like capturing the new life changes that Mario and I are going to be having in the next year are just so much more personal on video. I feel like you just get so much more of the essence of the feeling of, you know, the actual moment, and it's just going to be a really nice way to capture all of the changes that we're going to be experiencing. Those are my two main goals going into the new year. I feel like there's still so much uncertainty that we're going to be experiencing. You know, we don't really know when things are going to be changing or improving in terms of the pandemic and coronavirus. I feel like things have been really slow in America specifically. There's just still a lot of the unknown out there, and I'm going to be taking a lot of other things just kind of day by day. I know this year was full of so many surprises that none of us expected. A lot of us went through a lot of hardships, and I feel like that's something that we're all united on in terms of like a world community. I'm really hoping that this coming year brings you health and happiness and love in all kinds of ways, and I hope that you're able to, you know, really value the little things and take all the lessons that you learned about slowing down this year into the next year. With all that being said, Mario and I are wishing you the happiest new year.
Happy New Year.
And we hope that this coming year is much different from the last, bringing you everything that you hope and dream for.
See you guys in 2021.
Kiss.
More of that in 2021, please.